Hi guys, welcome to my build of Toylander 1. I just thought I'd do a quick short video now as I'm starting to get somewhere. I'm sure you've all seen 1,000 of these built up to this point, which is why I didn't do a video before now. I bought the kit pre-cut for the body from Toylander. Quite disappointed it didn't come with any kind of plan or instructions, and I've kind of cobbled it together. I've made a few mistakes on the way. I'm sure it's not how it's supposed to be, but I'm sure I can make it work. I do have a few little bits left over. I know what some of them are for. I know these are to form the front wings, but I've chosen a different method for that. Absolutely no idea what they're for. I'm guessing there's something to do with mounting the motors from Toylander, but again I intend on doing it slightly differently, which I'll show everybody as we get further into the video. I also have several bits left over here. If anybody has any clue as to what I'm supposed to do with these, I would be greatly appreciative. I know that one's the dashboard, and I'm presuming that that's a part of the bonnet which I'm going to order from Toylander. I'm not going to be trying that myself. However, what I have done slightly differently is formed the front wings rather than using the metal options from Toylander. I've actually used an old piece of decking, and with a handsaw and a sander I've managed to form one, and I just thought I'd show everybody, if you're interested, how I managed to achieve that. And that's what I started with, like that. My first cut, sorry my camera work's not brilliant, my first cut was to get the width. Once I had the width, I could then sit the piece actually in the hole and managed to cut the angles to sink it in, and then managed to cut the curve. That left me with a slightly hexagonal piece on three sides, and then I took the sander to it and actually just smoothed it over, and it's given me a pretty good finish. I've got to be fair, I might need to just give it a skim of filler just to finish it off and neaten it before I primer it on there. So that's the first thing I've done slightly differently. I'm going to be ordering the window frame, but the part that I'm actually wanting to do very different to Toylander is I actually want to mount the motor here, create a prop shaft to a rear axle with a differential, and drive it in that manner. As I'm sure you can see underneath down there, I've had a few goes at a few things. Most of that, to be honest with you, I'll never use again. The little shock absorbers will be going on this car. I do have 4 of those. The motor is an old washing machine motor that I'm using for testing the prop shaft and axle setup. I'm in the process of mocking one up before I actually fix it to the car. The gearing is going to be fun. I started off with those wheels, and again this is just a mock-up I've been working with the startings of a small diff on the middle there, but realised the wheels were too small, so I managed to get these off eBay, and these are much more suitable for the job. They fit the body an awful lot better. I'm going to have some welding work done in order to this is a temporary setup here with a 50mm washer. I'm going to have that a keyway slot cut into that, and one on the other side, and have it actually welded to the wheel, and that's going to be my driven by my fixed axle from the rear diff. So this is just a mock-up really, just so I can get an idea on the body shell where everything's going to sit. So that's me so far. I've not got much more to say right now. I'm going to continue and finish the other side. I've then got to dismantle it all, glue it, put it all back together, and prep it for primer. And that's going to be the thing I'm going to be doing over the next month or so. I only get sort of one day a fortnight really to play with it, so it's taken me some time to get to this point. But as I get a little bit further, I'll do another video, and let's see if anybody finds any interest or gets any help from it. If anyone's got any ideas of what I do with those other little parts, any help would be greatly appreciated. Thanks, bye.